Hey, Invading here. What a way to start a channel, but I really want to share this with you guys. So, let's start with the whole story. For the context, I was playing the other day, the good old Dark Souls 1 Prepare to Die edition, used to get some random fun and invasions, like always, and oh boy, what I found. I found the most interesting and hilarious creature on planet Earth, DarkWingedDemon. So, DarkWingedDemon is a guy that uploads videos to YouTube of him playing Dark Souls and many other games, and most of his videos are about him hunting hackers. Yes, you heard me right, this guy hands down hackers. So you can see his videos are about him calling people hackers and, saying he's a pro and the people that he beats are noobs. Yeah, you can see by yourself. Here's the most funny part. You will see why in a minute. Hackers hate losing. You will see why that's so funny in a minute. But yeah, you can check his channel. He has tons of videos of the same topic, him defeating hackers, and that's it. So I encountered this man in Lost Isolate, and I'm really sorry I don't have any footage. But I wasn't prepared. I really didn't expect for him to go this far and to be a hacker whatsoever. But yeah, I encountered this man on Los Isolith, and it was just a quick fight. I beat him, and that's it. Then I moved on. So I moved from location. I went to Sense Fortress to find some more people to play with, and he just suddenly started following me. But here, things will start getting weird, since he will invade me, and every time I almost kill him, he would just disconnect from the game and enter again, trying to beat me or something else, and he did this for at least 6 times. Now, luckily I did record our last fight because by this time I was actually getting bored, and I really wanted to go somewhere else to find some more people to fight with. I was really bored of this guy just disconnecting every time he almost loses. So here it is. I invaded him, and you will see what happens. He did this for like at least 6 times. Now, I was not taking any more of that disconnecting thing. I was really bored. I kicked this man's ass for like 7 times straight. The 7 times he disconnected, so I really wanted to move somewhere else, and I did. But here's where everything got like messed up. And remember when I said that it was really funny that he had a video called Hackers Hate Losing? Well, you will see why. So, quick disclaimer, I wasn't trying to bait this man. I was actually looking for a guy that was 700 plus level here in Catacombs, but he just appeared here. So, at the moment I was like, okay, one more fight, I'm gonna beat him, and he's just gonna disconnect. Cool. But here's what I meant when I said, like, it's really funny that this guy actually has a video called Hackers Hate Losing. This guy lost like 7, 8 battles straight, and he just couldn't take it. So, you're gonna see what he did now. So look pretty closely here. I did 1212 damage. Now, with the R1 of my dagger, I did 137 damage. And with my dagger plus Hornet Ring, I do 1151 damage. Now, all that adds to 2500 health total, which is something achievable within the game, but under certain conditions. Okay, so by doing some calculations, we ended up discovering this. For him to take that much damage, his character might have at least 99 vitality, which is pretty unlikely, but okay, let's give him that. He might have that amount of vitality, but he also might be using the Mask of the Mother, which he was not using, and without this piece of armor, his total health drops to 2394 damage. So that is actually less, and he would have died. But okay, let's keep going. He might also have the Tiny Being's ring, which is also pretty unlikely because this ring is trash. Nobody uses this because it only gives like 5% more health, and it's basically a ring slot lost. So even in this configuration, he is not able to take that much damage. But I wasn't taking this in consideration at the time, so by this moment I was very confused. But I tried to convince myself that I was wrong and that he might survive as a miracle. Notice how my dagger, at the beginning with the first backstab, does 1151 damage. That is its total damage. But then with the second backstab, he only receives 428 damage. Why? Because he doesn't have any more health to receive any more damage. So that means that his real health is 1579 health total. So that means he's cheating. Look how he doesn't receive any more damage, and that's because he doesn't have any more health, yet he's not dead. Well, that's because he's using an immortality hack. At the moment, I was like, okay, a hacker killed me. But then I noticed that he actually sent me a friend request from an alt account. So I wanted to tell him how dirty of a hacker he is. So yeah, I texted him and I told him like I got everything on video, and he told me, "Nice lag switch, asshole," whatever that is, and yeah, then you can pause to read the entire conversation, and there's more. And then he sent it this as a proof that I was lag switching, so let's see it. So that's his proof. He got caught by a fire pillar a bit late, and that makes me a hacker. I must be detained. So we chatted a bit more, but he was still standing with the idea that I was lag switching, even though I was not. But losers will always find an excuse to why they're losing. In the end, he just stopped replying my messages, and what is so funny to me, he blocked me on DSCM. For those who aren't familiar, DSCM is a program that allows you to connect two players easily. It works through a node system, and it makes cooperative playing and PvP easier than before. In the updated version, it also adds a block list, which allows you to block players, and therefore you will never encounter them in any situation, and they will not be able to invade you, even though you are active and they are active too. Now, why it is so curious that he blocked me? Well, Baballoon, that is a well-known hacker that he hates so much. He has tons of videos about him as recent as 1 month ago. That it's even his friend on Steam. He's not blocked on his side. DarkWingedDemon still plays with Baballoon. Why block me, then? Well, I have the answer. His ego is so fragile that he can't stand losing to somebody. And I swear I tried to connect with him. Even I add his Steam ID and therefore I could get a direct connection with his character. He was still active, but it didn't work. Even if I tried and I was there for 10 minutes, couldn't invade him at all. I don't know anything about him since then, and I might never find him again. But if I have to learn a lesson from all of this, might be that being a player is not always about winning, but about never giving up. That's all I got. Thank you, hope you enjoyed, and see you next time.